In a world that too often burned boys at the edges, a young man chose to step closer to the heat, measured hope by the cup, and baked brotherhood from scratch.
I'm using baking specifically to reach out to boys because there's a stereotype that baking is for girls, baking is feminine.
He didn't just start with sugar. He started with support. A father who bragged, a mother who guided, a family that believed his dreams could be plated and served with purpose. It began with a pinch of pain, bullied in 7th grade for not being the baller they expected him to be. And with a little time and maturity, that would-be baller turned sour moments into confections so sweet. Teamwork, brotherhood, healing. By the 8th grade, he prepped a plan. Hands in flour, heart in the work. He gathered his ingredients. 2 cups of fellowship, 1 tablespoon of mental health, 3 cloves of emotional strength, and a dash of something special. Compassion, a recipe this world didn't know it needed.
Boys That Bake slogan is stir away the stigma.
Boys That Bake teaches young kings that baking isn't just about sugar. It's about kneading out the anger, stirring in love, folding in self-care.
If you don't encourage yourself, then who is?
That a kitchen can be a place where apron strings tie tighter than trauma, where gentleness is a strength, and rising isn't just for dough. Because this boy knows you don't need to wear armor to be strong. Sometimes, strength looks like flour-dusted fingers and the courage to listen. He bakes for his brothers, builds confidence by the dozen, and isn't afraid to make mistakes. Even if the eclairs don't rise yet, even if the fryer still scares him a little. He teaches. Wash your hands, clean your space, add ingredients gradually, taste as you go. More than just a culinary checklist, it's a mindset, a method, a map for manhood. His motto, let's rise together. It's more than just dessert. It's a movement. He's already passing it on, visiting schools, mentoring new batches of boys, expanding the mission from a club to a cause, and maybe someday a nonprofit that feeds the soul. While he pours into others, the world has taken notice that he's got more than just passion, he's got proof. Scholarships earned, honors stacked like layers in a celebration cake, from Disney Bake Off champion to Silver Knight nominee to earning a degree before his high school diploma. He's not waiting for a seat at the table, he's hosting the feast. But before all the recipes, before the rise and the recognition, there was his grandfather, teaching him his craft. The cookies might not have tasted great, but the moments, unforgettable. Flavored with time, blended with love, and like his grandpa, he pays it forward. From Homestead Honoree to degree holder, from nifty scholar to digital dreamer, from sax solos and karaoke nights to community kitchens and cupcake smiles, he's mixed music and mentorship, heart and hustle, not just for clout, but for legacy. He wants to be a celebrity chef, yes, but not the kind who cooks for the camera, the kind who cooks with compassion, feeds futures, and leaves recipes behind for his brother to follow. The kind of leader who teaches that a cupcake can be evolutionary. The mentor who sees raw potential and molds magic out of mess. The guide who knows that recipes aren't meant to be kept. They're meant to be passed down, shared like wisdom, whisked into hands of the next baker bold enough to believe.
For our second activity, we have affirmations.
So what do you call a man who finds flavor in his flaws, who lifts while he bakes, who listens like a mentor, who leads with the warmth of a preheated oven? You call him Hall of Fame. You call him Chef of the Soul. You call him Michael Berry, a recipe for greatness.